You guys surprised me. The love, the comments, the DMs, the reposts. It's like me. Sorry. Why should I be surprised? Before I started, I explained to you guys. I paid you guys that I need all the support I can get. So thank you. I mean, to think I started this because I just wanted to speak freely, and knowing that it resonated means the world to me. So this is me saying thank you so much because I was overwhelmed in the best way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that is why today I'm just going to be talking straight from my heart. So welcome back to Karaoke. Over the years, I've been that strong person, and I know that there's someone out there that has also worn this crown. I understand that in this part of the world, we have been conditioned to not act like what we are going through. In fact, we use it as me now. We don't look like what we are going through. But sometimes being the strong person is exhausting. I obviously don't mean physically, I mean emotionally. The person that holds everybody together, family, even when the person is falling apart, they still expect the person to hold themselves together. Somewhere along the line, people started to expect me to always have it together after I lost my mom. People always came to me say, oh, you have to be strong for your brother, your daddy, and for your grandma. And I guess I wasn't strong enough because tell me why my dad passed 2 years later. My strength no reach. This is just to show that I am also not a superwoman. Sometimes, even if we have been conditioned to hide the way we feel, we still need to rely on somebody. We have learned that being strong doesn't mean that you have to remain silent. You don't have to express your feelings. It is you being able to do everything with the help of people sometimes. I know there's someone out there also that has won this crown, and I'm here to tell you today that go and grab that fact. Crash that crown and return the award of the strongest person in the room back to them. Because the terrible thing is, pressure comes with being strong. You guys, you start to perform for your image and not your well-being. You start to perform for people, you start to pretend in front of people, and slowly, I think that was what affected me. I became a different version of myself. It got to a point I could no longer take it. And the moment I started to express myself, the moment I started to ask people for help, I realized that my life became easier. I experienced this peace on the inside. This hard girl affected me so much that I could wake up in the morning and walk out of my relationship without looking back because I knew I can be strong on my own. That is how bad it was for me until recently I became tired of being strong, and I realized that superwoman even needs superman, needs super friend, needs super family, needs super uncle, needs super auntie, somebody to help you, somebody to talk to you when you're down, somebody to lift up your spirits. Even if they're not going to give you the solution, they just need to be there for you. People who know me will attest to this fact that in every room I'm always loudest, yes, the life of the party. But in the last 2 years, I started to tell myself that what if I'm the most quiet person in the world? What if I'm the weakest person? Just make I just day like this. What if I stop pretending to be perfect, to have everything together? What if I let myself cry in front of others? What if I just throw away that my hard girl, and just calm down? And this is not to say that I will become weak, but I want to be the soft girl. I want to be in my soft girl era before. I mean, it's more funny because sometimes we start from being authentic, and somewhere along the line we become that person who just shows up even when others don't. We become that person that is very available just because we want to be there for someone. Sometimes we need to withdraw. You now find it difficult to determine whether you are even doing too much or you are not doing enough. You become confused. And because of my nature, I always want to be in everybody's good books. I want to be there for people. And it became so bad that I now tied my ability, my worth to what I can do for others. I put myself, and days when I needed to rest or days when I gave myself compulsory rest, I felt so useless. And I'm almost invisible. I remember during my NYC year, I was offline for a while. That year was the hardest year of my life. I was offline for like 4 months, except few of my friends that noticed and reached out to me. Guess what? The day I showed up online, that is the day somebody entered my DM and was like, oh, Akara, I want you to help me do something. I want you to do something for me. You no notice say I no dey this social media for 4 months. You no know say I dey deal with a lot. But guess what? I did it for the person. In fact, I overdid what the person wanted me to do. And I realized that this is life. This is how we are in this part of the world. But the only person that can stop that from happening is you. And that is why I'm making these videos today to tell you that award of strong person, that Adele award, take it back. Because right now, I have moved from that person. People that are around me, they know. I got plenty messages. I have carried, I've changed. They're not like, so if you want me to be that person, no, I've moved. I found my softness. I'm in a place of rest right now, guys. I don't do some woman again, no one has leave me. So this is just me surrendering. And I'm also not perfect. And I'm not a superwoman. Because while I said I never saw my finish, how much more? But this is not me saying that I won't be there for people when they need me to. Trust me, I'm that girl. I always show up for people. Even if I don't be spend plenty money, I will use body work for the person. I always want my friends, people around me, my family to be very comfortable. But I'm no longer doing that at the detriment of my health, my mental health in particular. I'm just a girl who is also trying to live life. We just came to this life once. I've not been here before. So I don't know how it works. Me too, I'm just trying. So if you're like me and you've been doing that hard girl, strong girl, that award, it don't fit you. You should check, ask yourself deep down. Do you like the way you are living your life? Are you happy with yourself? Ask yourself, are you happy with yourself? You are not. So return the award. Tell them you don't want it again. You don't have to earn rest, guys. Give yourself permission to speak up and be vulnerable. Let somebody take care of you. Starting career come again for me is that place of rest. I mean, I want to be able to do what I want to do without thinking of any other person. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm going to open my phone, shoot my video, post it online. If anybody like me, they like them. If anybody don't like me, they don't like them. Oh, say right. Well, please like my videos, share and subscribe, I beg. Because that's the end goal. I just want to be able to reach out to as many people that are like me. So this video, I don't want to get too long. I'll see you guys next Friday, hopefully with somebody very dear to my heart. I'm going to also be talking about interesting things. We're going to be playing games. It gets better, guys. It gets better, so stick with me. See you next Friday, and until then, remember to give yourself a soft place to land and return that guy award. Okay, ciao.